Good afternoon, my darlings. How are we? Hello, Dan. Lovely to see you. Mwah. How are you? How's things? And also, Ish. Hello. Hello, Ish. There was a Hippowdon. Dang. I actually like Hippowdon now. That means I have to check off Miss Pokemon. Because that's what that means. I missed a Pokemon that I wanted. Rather than just ignoring it in general. Goober point. Hello, my love. Hello. How is the husband and the pupper? I'm just going to go straight over to here. Right. I'm trying to finish this today. They're in bed asleep. Fair. Extend our apologies to Kay. I'm working. I see. Wink. Extend our apologies to Kay because in the D&D chat we added him to be like, yeah, were you free today? And then realised that he had said that he wasn't. So we apologise for that. Oopsies have been committed. Uh-oh, what happened? Let's get some stream music on. Right. Okay. I got 2 major jobs to do. Thank you, phone. I got 2 major jobs to do at the moment. Aside from the actual, like, packaging it and sending it. But the 2 major jobs is, I'm setting up an ear control. And I need to change the fizz bones on the ladies. Because there is an error in the console. There's an error message. It's not an error message that prevents me from uploading, but I would rather not have an error message on it. I'll slap his butt and say that's from the D&D party. Thank you. Thank you. I've got more halloumi and hummus on crackers, but I've also put some chicken on them. Very nice. Right. So, so the first one, it would be the ear control. Set that to 1. Put it there. Parameters. This is going to be an a float. This is ear x and y. So float ear x float ear y. And then we need to add both of those to this. Ear x ear y. Okay, both those match. That needs to be set to a float. Float. Okay. Create state, blend tree. You compare between these two to remember how to do it. 2D freeform directional. Okay. This is 2D freeform directional with ear X and ear Y. Add motion fields. I need 5 of them. And then we go 1, 0, 0, 1, -1, 0, 0, -1, and 0, 0. Okay. And I need the animations because I already made the animations. Is neutral is 0, 1. Which one is that's to the, let's see, I want the up one. That's the up one. So is up, I'm going to put in there. That's the down one. So where's down? And put you there. And then we've got left and right. Which ones did I want for which? I'm going to put back for left, and I'm going to do tilt for right. Okay. And then we go to, see, I've got this sort of memorized now because I've done it a few times. But the next, you watch the next time I have to do a project where I set this up, I'll have forgotten how to do it again because there's always like a 3-month or 4-month gap between me doing this. So I put double L in that. That's not supposed to be double L, is it? No, it's not. Controls isn't double L, but controller is, which is probably why I get confused. Control isn't double L. Controls isn't double L. Controller is double L. But there we go. Anyway, controls. We'll add another one. New control. Ear puppet. It is a 2-axis puppet for the parameter. How do I do this again? Horizontal is X, float is Y, parameter none. Like that. Okay. And we test. Controls, ear puppet. There we go. Now we got some ear waggles. Down, back, up, and a little, like, confused, little cute confused one to the side. Ear waggling. So you do stuff like that. I love how good the tail wag turned out. For how simple it was to make. It's also fun because you can tail wag with the tail up. Okay, I think so. That's that. So Ia has been set up. I think now I don't need the duplicate anymore. I believe the duplicate has had its stuff done. I can also make another duplicate if it's ever needed. I don't believe that's needed anymore. Ah! Right. Yeah, animations. This is not needed. Delete that controller. Excess files. Right, I need to do a little bit of organizing on the textures, because this was just me throwing test textures in there. And we hadn't fully I'm thinking I'm going to make two materials because it won't take me too much extra time to do that. I'll make a Poyomi material and a standard material, just because the VRC community is having problems with Poyomi at the moment. Okay. So the other problem I gotta do now, as well, is this error message. I had to Google what this meant because I've never seen it before. VRC Fizzbone component has a cyclic dependency. I had to Google what this meant. Apparently, the problem is the booba bones interact with one another. And apparently it no like that. I just caught a shiny Elekid. Let's go. How dare they? I know, right? I said, apparently it's not game breaking because it lets me proceed with the avatar upload. It hasn't got a red error. If you ever have a red error, it won't let you upload, of like, no, this will break the game. But I'm not a big fan of having a yellow error. I don't particularly want a yellow error either. So, apparently it's cyclic, because obviously cyclic, circular, so the reason it's cyclic, apparently, is in the video game logic, essentially, because these two bones are the same bone. It's like this bone bumps into that bone and it has to do a calculation, but this bone bumps into that bone and it also has to do a calculation. Because they're rooted on the same bone, it gets trapped in a cycle of it's having to do both of those calculations simultaneously, and it's like, we don't know which one to do, so it ends up stuck in a loop, is my best understanding from Googling what it meant. Game science. Hi, I studied game design at university. So the easy fix to this is I separate them out. We have to separate the boobs. So yeah, it doesn't appear to cause, like, problems, but appearances can be deceiving. And it just means that we could potentially end up with some weird physics happening on the girls when we do moving around and stuff. Did not expect booba breaking models to be on my bingo cards. Yeah. I don't know where to look. Alright. She's just so attractive. They're staring at me. Her eyes are up there, darling. Shout out once again to Koodlin for these test animations, because these test animations have, like, saved me so much time. Of normally I would have to, like, go and do a test upload to VR, and then do a bunch of VR testing and stuff like that. Just doing it here in Unity with these animations, such a huge time saver. Muchos thanks to Koodlin, who made these made the animations and then made a prefab so that you can easily install them, and also made them free. What a legend. And funnily enough, it was looking at Koodlin's avatars that helped me sort of work out what the fix was for this. So yeah. So we have the hair physics, the tail physics, the ear physics, which are nice and far away from each other, our belly physics, which are also apparently far away enough, and the butt ones, which apparently are far enough away. The problem is apparently the boobs are too close to one another, and they interact. So what I have to do is I've got to separate them. Quite simply. So I'm going to copy this component and paste new component. And I'm going to change this to 3. And we're going to make you ignore we'll go with breastbone 1L, I believe. Like that. We'll go down to the second one. Change that to 3. And we're going to make you ignore breastbone 1R. Like that. And I think, theoretically, that should fix the problem from the research I have done. Is now they are on separate... What's the word? Not entities, but like they're separated. They're on separate instances, separate scripts, I suppose. These are referred to as scripts, to say script. So they're on a separate script now. File layer. No, neither of those are correct. We'll go with script. So in theory, because I just duplicated it, they should still be the same, physics-wise. In fact, you can kind of see that they are kind of, like, moving a little bit differently when they get squished, actually. You can kind of see that. So the question is, did that remove the error? Ooh, apparently it didn't. So my theory is incorrect. I was convinced that was going to fix the problem. Maybe the butt physics do interact. Because the way I narrowed it down was I literally deleted them all until I found out which one removed this error message. Maybe it wants them on separate, like, items. There you go. I delete it, the error message goes. Maybe it needs to be on a separate item. Duplicate this empty. Oop, feet. So let's call this This is R, boob fizz, and L, boob fizz. And we'll just delete them. So this one is that's the left one. Yeah. So delete this script. Remove. Right boob fizz. Remove component. Is that gonna fix it? Hi Core, how's it going? Is that gonna fix it now that they're on separate things? Oh, it still didn't fix it. Okay, I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I thought I was being really clever. Apparently, I don't know how to fix this. 135, that's almost a lot. You could say that, I suppose. Okay, I'm actually kind of confused now, though. I was convinced this would fix this. Now I'm confusion eating. Okay. Okay, I'll go back to having them on one. So what is the problem? I don't understand. You're fixing boobies, you should ask permission first. Wow, cool. I miss the footballs. I wasn't a fan of the footballs because I'm not into football. I only had them because they came free with the program I used, but they don't represent me in any way. So I wasn't a fan of them. I miss Archer. That's fair. Archer is valid. I say as I look over at him. Let me Google this again. VRC Fizzbones Cyclic. Fizzbone error. Cyclic dependency has been found on the Fizzbone. Happens with Fizzbone scripts that can collide with each other. That's weird. That's weird, mainly because, like, you'd think something like the hair, where all of these strands are so close to one another, would, like, have a similar issue, but apparently it doesn't. And I'm like, confusion. Why is this happening? Yeah, it even says in the console. It actually says cyclic dependency found on component boob fizzbone. As a result, the components may run out of order, usually meaning a collider running one frame behind. If the cyclic dependency is intentional, you can ignore this warning. Otherwise, you should remove the offending dependency from the component. I'm like, huh? Huh? I do enjoy cheese. It chooses violence. That was an accident, but that was funny accident, which is why it's been left in. Hello, welcome on in. Chips ASMR. Look, I don't know what to say. I'm eating chips while I work. Sue me. Oh. Mm-hmm. It even says ignore other fizz bones, so you think they wouldn't interact. But I suppose because that's the same bone still. Definitely not. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Ha! You come into my house. Can I have some? No. Oh. They're mine. I'm not sharing. Den, you're a lawyer, right? This is very confusing. I may have to leave it. I don't want to leave it, but I might have to. It's not breaking it. Unfortunately, the post in the VR chat forum of I've gotten that someone has this error. The responses are literally temporary fix, mute it. It's like, that's not a fix at all. That's ignoring the problem. Just muting the error message. It's like, that's not a fix at all. And one which is, like, it says, see if attaching the bone to, like, a different different bone. And the response was like, no, that didn't work. And I was like, okay. And then that's it. And then the thread's dead. So, It would be a difficult case against the rice. Hey, what can I say? You know, how you doing? How's it going? So yeah, the error, it's only a yellow error. I don't know. I'm confused because there are avatars that literally have this setup that I use, and they don't have this error message. In fact, I'll open one and compare. So I don't understand why this error message is occurring. Because I've literally seen this exact setup before and it doesn't have the error message. Jax! Fave. So we have a similar setup here. We have arm colliders, and we've got boob fizz bones. But we don't have cyclic dependency issues. So I'm like confused. There's there are messages to do with the shader. Just keep on being anything. Finishing work in an hour. I'll see you later. Bye, boss. Hope work goes alright. Just a minute, but you've made them too powerful. They must be stopped. No, I can do this. I can fix them. I can fix her. I can fix her. Also, I'm cranking the volume because I love this song. Come closer to me. Do you know what you do is the friction? Hmm. Okay, let's make new empties. Not as children though. Come closer to me. Can I breathe you? I need you. Come closer to me. Do you know what you do is the friction? Closer to me. Can I breathe you? I need you. Come closer to me. Do you know what you do is the friction? Let's disable you. Let's remove this component. And we're going to change the root. Maybe that's why it's upset. Let's change the root. So we'll set this to 0. And this becomes breastbone 1L. Like that. Let's try it this way instead. And we'll do the same on this one. Let me just drag that out so that it's not part of it. Just drag that out so it's not part of it. Okay, so now we've got them separated and rooted to different bones. They've booped too close to the sun. Power of boobs in the palm of my hand. The power of God and anime. Oh my god, unstoppable. How do they behave? Because the change of root will have changed their physics slightly. I really am spending a good portion of this stream staring at boobs. There are worse ways to spend a day, I suppose, if you're into that kind of thing. Is this Spook streaming? I know, right? Spook's gonna be so upset when he comes home and he's gonna be like, what'd you do today? And I said I spent most of the stream staring at boobs. And he's gonna be like, and I couldn't watch because I was at work. Okay, behavior-wise, they seem like they're behaving okay. The change doesn't appear to have affected them too badly. So yeah, I don't have a collider on the forearm. I've only got the collider on the upper arm. I can put a collider on the upper arm if that's wanted. You'll notice the Jex has colliders all along the arm. That does seem like it's behaving okay, but did it fix the problem? No, it didn't. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why, though? If we tick this now, does that fix it? No, it does not. Where is this cyclic dependency coming from? Why does it have a cyclic dependency? Welcome to game dev, everyone. It's spending hours and hours being unable to fix a bug to the point that you potentially just give up and leave it. I'm so confused. Yeah, because it says allow collision true, so this is fine. Allow collision true, allow collision true. I've finished my chisps. I can't imagine it's this. I can't imagine that's going to change anything. No, it doesn't seem like it did. Well, that is supremely confusing. I do not know what the problem is. Is it the collider? Wait. I just realised looking at the Jex, the collider for the boob is only for the matching arm. There's no... When you select the right one, it's only the right arm and the left one. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it wasn't... I mean, I would still have to separate them, but maybe the problem is this. Maybe it's that. It hasn't got rid of it either. What? What? Nani? Hmm. Hmm. I'm like out of ideas. Because, I mean, if separating them doesn't fix the issue, I'll go back to having them combined, because that means that the optimization on it is better, because it's only one script as opposed to two scripts. So the optimization is, I mean, it's a minute difference, but it helps. Because there is technically a limit to how many Fizzbone scripts you can have. We're nowhere near it, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, on a medium ranked avatar, you can have 16 Fizzbone components. And I've got less than that. In fact, I've got less than 8, which is the number for good, but the number of transforms, Fizzbone's transforms, for a good avatar is only 64, and Fizzbone's transforms is the number of bones it affects. So for the tail is one Fizzbone component, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 transforms. And ironically, it was the hair, I suppose, again, as we all know. The hair has so many transforms that the hair made the avatar medium. So we are in medium rank, which is still very good, frankly. So I can get away with having them as separate ones. And that's not affecting it because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still less than the good ranking. Because you have to go above 16 before you get back into poor ranking. But obviously, I don't know what Boopies might add to her avatar in the future, because obviously, when you add stuff, your rank tends to go down. Which is why I'm trying to make this as optimized as possible, so that you can add stuff and still have it be okay. So, I'm kind of confused. And we delete it and the cyclic dependency goes away. So it's like, that's definitely what's causing it. But I got nothing on how you fix it. So I guess I'll go back to having it how it was. If I can't fix it and it's not breaking things, we'll just go back to having it as one component. How does it perform? I suppose that's another thing of, like, does it actually perform just better if I do it the other way around? You know what? Potentially it does perform better. In a weird way. I think. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
I think my eyes are going screwy. I can't actually tell if that is better or worse. Was this about spook streaming? Den was joking, is this not a spook stream because we're spending the entire stream looking at boobs? What's fun is I can do this as well. That's just a thing you can do. When people say calm your tits. Don't make me clip you. No, this is not the image I want for my channel. Don't look at me. I'm gonna have some chocolate because I've still got Easter egg left. On the front page of Twitch, swinging the shoulder boulders. What, you mean like every other female VTuber? There, I said it. Mic drop. It's facts. Yep. That's Open's front page of Twitch. Boobs. Yep. Boobs. This has been an interesting first stream compared to what I've heard about this channel. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm not normally like this. I'm doing a commission. What did you hear? Yeah, that just has me wondering what you've heard about me. Also, oh my god, people talk about me? Oh my god. We're frustrated with boobs for an unusual reason. Normally my streams aren't that focused on boobs. I promise that this is work. This is a commission. I'm doing work right now. Okay, I think the end result of that is I leave it. I think the end result is I leave it. Slightly more wholesome stuff. I'm generally more wholesome, I promise. Again, it's just because I'm working on this. Chat can back me up, right? I'm not normally like this. Den's a bad influence! What was the other thing? I've forgotten what the other the materials, right. Textures. I gotta do file organization here. So create a folder. We need eyes. Lizard! Folder for the body. A folder. What am I doing? A folder for the hair. Hi, Smokey. 10, thanks for gifting them a sub. We apologize. So now you're offering them compensation. Thank you so much for the sub. I always spell piercings wrong. Piercings. I've probably spelt that wrong. I have. I always spell piercings wrong. The irony of this entire half-hour conversation about boobs is I'm ace. That's the irony of this. Okay. Folder. You know, yeah. Yeah. Lens. The lens doesn't really have a texture, but we'll make a folder for it anyway. Fluff is the other one. Create a folder for the fluff. And also, it's nice to see Ace representation. Hey, let's go! You're very welcome here. Okay. So let's see. So piercings, all of you go into that folder. That's body, that's fluff. So that's going to be fluff through to fluff, into the fluff folder. Body through to here, into the body folder. Thank you for throwing something at me. That's the eye. Goes into the eye folder. Hair. Goes into the hair folder. What is all this? Emissive, height, metallic, mixed, normal. None of these are really relevant at all, but let's move them into eye lens. There we go. And then the test folder can be deleted. File organization. Blue Ace, also Blue has more wives and girlfriends than the average fraternity. Yeah, that's true. Again, to explain to new people, it's a joke. Hi, Bennett, good to see you. To explain to new people whenever we joke about me and my 7 wives, it's a joke. It's a joke. I don't actually have 7 wives, it's a joke. Banana. Looks good, thank you. Been working very hard on it. I do get those moments of pride, though, where I take a step back and I am like, damn, she look fine. Nothing wrong if you want to be poly. Of course not. Of course there's nothing wrong with being poly. But it is a joke, just to confirm to people. We're more of a club, yeah. It's like a club. Wives club. She's the head wife. That's true. There's a clip of it. I'm going to turn it into a short one day. There's a clip of me being head wife. But I don't have actual wives and girlfriends in real life. That is just a joke between me and my besties. But I do have a very real husband that I married last year. And I'm also ace. Been in poly happily 3 years now. Nice! That's lovely. I told you many times over and over you got mad skills. Thank you. Thank you. This is like gonna be the central thing in my Ferality booth this year. She's gonna be like front and center of like, look at this hot lady I made. Please commission me. Okay, so let's make a new folder. Materials. We're going to move all of these and that into materials. That's just the FBX. FBX just in its own folder. I'm knee deep in GTA Online. Nice! What you been up to? I'm addicted. I hear it's decent if you like that kind of thing. What is it that you get up to in it? Grinding my way to new cars biz and whatnot. Ooh! I knew it was going to be car related. Knew it was going to be car related. Okay, so let's make a new folder. And we're going to call this Poyomi. And we're going to put all the Poyomi shaders into here. I'm going to duplicate this. And we're going to call this standard. And we're going to convert all of these mats over to standard shader. That one was already on standard. Standard. Okay. So we'll do a Poyomi setup for her. Poyomi tune. Shading. Realistic. There we go. Nice. Switching over to Poyomi. Special effects. Emission. Mission strength. 1. We'll go see how that looks in game. Shading. I'm not an expert when it comes to material setup, but I know basics. Thanks for the lurking. Shading. Realistic. Bleh. Thank you for the cheese. Poyoni. Tune. No texture. Shading is realistic. I could put a matte cap in this. Matte caps can be kind of fun. Yeah, that looks alright with a matte cap. Okay. Right. I'm also going to do one other thing. I'm going to duplicate this. VR chat, mobile. I want to go with standard light, probably. Before I go any further, I'm going to make a folder. Kitbash prefab. There she is. Saved. Give it a sec. It's thinking. There we go. Duplicate. I'm going to go in here, and on this one, where is it? I hide the shine, hide the lens on that one. We're going to go materials, mobile, piercings. Oops, that's the wrong one. We go fluff, body, eye, hair, and eyeglasses irrelevant because they do not support transparency. Standard. Normal. Nice. Mobile. VR chat, mobile, standard. VR chat, mobile, Standard. Okay, that looks fine. Just realised I forgot a step. The wives thing is 100% a joke, which is why I changed the amount randomly. Oh yeah, the number is never the same. There are only 3 ranked wives, and the third is the quick ball. Oh, the quick ball. Quick ball, my beloved. Love quick ball. And of course, Pokemon music came on. What was I doing? Mobile. I got my work huddle. Catch you later. Mwah. Mwah. Love you. Hope it goes okay. Mobile, 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 mobile. Sick. Don't need those. There is something I forgot to do. What I fix? Nice. Oop. Save changes. I need to upload this final version for me to take photos and stuff in VR, and then I need to unlink the blueprint ID for when they upload it. We love compiling shaders. Ugh, my phone did go off earlier. What was it? Husband was messaging me. There's someone down the road from us has put a bit of garden furniture out on the road, and I've messaged him to be like, kind of want it. When you come back from work, can we like go knock on the door and be like, hey, is this free to take? Okay, so now I need to scroll down here and detach that blueprint. And same with you. Detach the blueprint. Rah! I still look and still rah. Rah! And then I also need to go into the prefab Make sure the prefab also is unlinked. Detach. Save. Two important differences. Ooh, we waiting? We're waiting. We're waiting. Sorry, I'm messaging the husband. What? Terry the Tangular? Okay. I'm worried I've scared off the new people for my out-of-character antics. I think I missed my shot. Oh no. Why today of all days? Also, who told them I was wholesome? Because thank you. Normally I am wholesome. Today I wasn't. And I paid the price. Right. We're going to do some loading now, because I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to switch our platform to Android. Confirm. This may take a while. And you're just going to do a bunch of loading. It's going to do a bunch of loading and thinking. I think I have to remove all the colliders. I thought you could have some fizz bones, but apparently it wants to just have none. More than a feeling. Why switch to Android? So Android is what Quest users see. People who run VR chat on a Quest headset, because a Quest headset can actually run standalone mode, whereas other VR headsets you plug into a computer and you run the game on a computer, which is how I play it. But if you have like a Quest headset, you can run the game on the headset, but it has different like optimization levels. So I'm making a Quest version that Boopies and me and probably a lot of our friends will likely never see, but I'm making it just so she has the option of if she makes a friend who is a Quest user, they will hopefully be able to see a version. Because if you are in a PC avatar and a Quest user looks at you, they may see something completely different because the game will you typically use either a fallback or an imposter to basically replace it with something that isn't going to set their Quest on fire. So I'm making a Quest version that uses the mobile materials and has less fizz bones, and also has the eye lens taken off because Quest cannot handle transparency layers. And the eye lens is a transparent layer that adds this like shine to the eye. I've removed it on this because Quest cannot process transparency. I wasn't asked to do this, I just felt like doing it. Yeah. Overall, for Quest, the performance is still poor, so, you know, they may choose to block it anyway because the avatar is performance-wise very poor, but if they choose not to block it, they will hopefully see it, whereas with the other one, they just probably straight up wouldn't see it. I think I'll probably leave that there. So this is going to be Quest, brackets Quest, mobile, materials, and less fizz. So, 2 versions. And we'll set that back to Windows. Confirm. Big fun. Yeah, it is big fun. 99% of users probably don't bother with it. Even I don't bother with it a lot of the time. But again, apparently I'm doing this for a client and they are paying a lot for it because it's an expensive service, so I'm making sure they get their money's worth. Although amusingly now, if I select the Quest version, it's all good ranking. It's all good ranked for PC. So, like, hella optimized. And then the PC version is medium. Which, frankly, for a PC avatar, is still pretty fucking good. That's interesting, what I've just noticed. Oh, it's because I think I've taken the colliders off. That was interesting to note. This one doesn't have the cyclic issue. That's interesting. I'm not gonna dig into that now, though. Because I got too much going on. Okay, I think that is everything. I think I have done everything. I'm gonna rename this Kitbash main scene. I'm back from the courthouse. How's it going? It's going well. What do you mean courthouse? Yeah, it's going well. I've now made a PC and a Quest version. I think I'm finished, which means I package this up, I send it to the client, and I go into VR chat to go take some photos of it for social media. Because I think I'm done. Yay done. Yeah, yay done. Ooh, the one final thing that I have forgotten is test animations. Remove those. Don't need the test animations anymore. And on the prefab. Test animations. Don't need them. Save. Okay. Yippee! I had to step away for a bit to drive to the courthouse because my brother did a stupid. Oh, yikes. Oopsie. Hi, Russo. How's it going? Okay. Is that everything? So, test animations aren't necessarily needed for boopies. These are the animations I made, the FBX, the prefabs, the materials, all the menus, all the textures, and the scene. So, we select all of these things. Where is it? And export a package. Oh, there's nothing in that folder because I never made those animations in the end. The FBX, the two prefabs, the Unity scene, all of the materials, menus, and all of the textures. I don't believe I need to include dependencies. That's all of the everything. Export. Desktop. Art. Commissions. For boopies. Kitbash. Boopies underscore kitbash underscore final in caps dot unity package. Save. And there we go. That's the thing. That's the thing. After making my Nova Quest compatible, I understand why a lot of users don't do it. It was not big fun. No, generally it is not. All's good. What about you? Pretty good. I think the this is finished. Also, hi Phoenix. funny that you turned up. Because, if I'm finished, if you're still interested in your thing, we can talk about that now. Right. Next is going to be getting my headset out. Because we're going to go in VR. God, I need a new headset strap. The freaking pleather is peeling. And that's not pleasant, because it's peeling into my hair. Something else to put on Throne, probably. Like, the strap itself works perfectly fine. It's not broken, it's just peeling. Which is just kind of gross for me. Somebody has committed a sin, Skywolf memes. What have you done? Oh no. Is that a Thomas the Tank Engine Ghost Train? No. You can even see on his face, he's like, I regret my life. I regret my life. Core really wanted that Beldam. Okay, let's turn this on. Yep. Oh, this is... Yeah, the pleather is peeling real bad. Which is crazy. I don't have... I mean, admittedly, I don't have pleather on my headphones for this same reason, but that's crazy that that's peeling so bad. But that's, like, kind of gross, because that's messy in my hair. USB sounds as we turn on the VR headset. This is always fun, the moments of transitioning between the two states. Okay. Okay, let's link to the PC. Right, I generally have to turn the VTuber off for this. Oh, you got an egg! Nice, cool. Okay. Yeah, I will probably have to close the VTuber down for this. Let's go over to here. And save and close Unity. You know what, I'm going to use this opportunity to go have a bathroom break while the VR loads up. Actually. I will never hatch this egg. It requires me to do rank battles. I have 2 of those that I will never hatch. So, yay. Yeah. I'm going to go bathroom while VR loads up. Please don't go anywhere, because this is the good bit. You get to see me wear the avatar that I've been working on for like 3 months. So please don't leave. Please don't leave me. I promise it'll be cool. Right, I'll be back. Ah. Hello? How are we? You good? Can you guys hear me? We're in VR. How are we doing? Hey, yo! There we go. Woo! Working fine. Excellent. Excellent. Model looks like. Thank you! Thank you. This is my Jex. I love them very much. Jex is like one of my all-time favorites. This world makes it look gorgeous because it's really making the emissions pop. That's also not what we're here for. Let me make sure that I can see you guys. Let me pop out a chat window. Float in world. Reorient myself in my play space. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this is my Jex, whom I love very much. I've been wearing it a lot lately, but I'm back in a Jex mood. Like when playing different games, different avatars seem to come and go in preference. Obviously, I've been wearing the Kitbash pretty much solely for probably about a year, because obviously once I made it, I was very damn proud of it, which is my VTuber one. But lately, I've been in a Jex mood. I've been wearing my Jex the last few times that I've been in VR, because I love it a lot. Because I mean, look at it; it's gorgeous. This texture is the Luma texture that Kudlin did. Kuda made the Jex, and she also made this texture. I've said before that I have wanted to make my own custom Jex texture for a while that's like very uniquely me, but frankly this texture is already so me coded. It's kind of going to be hard to top it. It's because it's pretty damn good. It's a pretty damn good texture. It's so pretty. The emissions have been done nicely, and it's in my colors. So like, yeah, it's very hard to top. Frankly, it's hard to top. And of course, we have got the gorgeous Jex tail. While I'm preaching Jex, we have to bring up this beautiful tail with these lovely, almost like peacock feathers. So yeah, I stan Jexes. This is a well-known fact at this point. I stan the Jex. That's a big tail. We love big tail. Let me move the camera out so you can see big tail. I don't have full body, I'm afraid. Can't even fit it in frame. So yeah, beautiful. Not what we're here for, though. Not what we're here for, though. As beautiful as the Jex is, not what we're here for. I did just pick this world because it was randomly at the top of my list, and I thought that's something pretty to go stand in. But yeah. Shows off the emissions on this beautifully. Grabby hands. Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan. How was the meeting? Did it go okay? I'm talking about Jexes again, because they're my fave. I'm talking about how pretty they are. They're so me-coded. Jexes are one of those ones where, if I had known about them earlier, there's a good chance my Sona would be a Jex instead of the Skywolf. I've said that about dragons as well, of like, there's probably a good chance my Sona could have been a dragon in a different universe, but the Jexes with the tail feathers, and the bright colours, and the gorgeous markings. I convinced them to let us play a game in the Friday afternoon huddle. Oh, nice. We'll join a link and complete a jigsaw puzzle together. I love jigsaws! That sounds great. Jigsaws are great. We love to arbitrarily sort. Yeah. Yeah, there's like browser-based jigsaw games you can do, isn't there? Right, we're going to go to the photo studio, which is considerably less visually pleasing than this one, but it is what we need, because it has uniform lighting. You can do it on stream too. That's where I found out about it. Yes, you can. I joined one. Beans. Oh, whoops! I was moving the camera, wasn't I? Whoops! The camera was still in fly mode. Behold, free beans. You got that one for free. There we are. Yes. One time I was watching Duga stream and she did a jigsaw, and I briefly joined in for that. That was one of the times I was weirdly awake at a good time. So it was like 8 or 9, and I was like, oh, damn, I don't have stream for several hours. I've actually got time to chill for a bit. So I watched someone else's stream, because apparently I just live on Twitch, whether I'm working regardless or not. And yeah, Duga was doing a jigsaw, and I was like, holy shit, I love jigsaws. That's the wall. I hate my number one pet peeve with this goddamn world is they put the fucking controls on a slope. And so when you walk towards them to try to reach the controls, you walk up the slope and end up being away from the controls, and it's just a pain. Why did you design them this way? Can you please get rid of this goddamn slope? There we go. Sorting is Britain's third favourite pastime between tea and queuing. Oh my god. Right, light controls. You can't see this, but there's a light thing here that I can move to control the light. Okay. I'll take this with me. Okay. Wow. Look how pretty I look! God, Jexes are just so pretty. Jexes are so pretty, man. I've got, like, built-in eyeliner. Okay. Let's... we are gonna want to zoom the camera away. Let's reset the horizontal offset for now. Actually, no, that's because I've got it set to look at me. So yeah, no, not the horizontal. Vertical offset. Like that. There we go. We fly the camera out, but then we zoom the camera in. That was a tip I got off a friend. We fly the camera out, but then zoom it back in. There we go. Look, now you can see tail in full glory. Those are the coolest colors ever. I know, right? I know, right? I've actually had someone say that it's crazy that this wasn't made for me because it is so me coded, but it wasn't made for me. This is just a thing that you can get, which is crazy. Where am I in my play space? I can feel my foot nudging something. That's just Archer. I've walked forward into Archer. That's fine. At least kicking Archer isn't going to break my foot. Am I still able to box you? No, you are not. I'm unfortunately not that kind of clever streamer who has their redeems work in VR. I don't know how to do that. Okay. There we go. I think that's good enough, but we are gonna. I just spent a very long time positioning the camera when I'm about to change avatars, and different avatars have different, like, scale. So that was probably really pointless. But man, I look good. I look good. I'm pretty. I'm happy for more Jack's love. Right. I'll get you later. I'm sure you will. Right. Let's do what we came here to do, now that I've spent a bunch of time being vain. Wah, here she is. Here is the pretty lady. Yep. Hello, Hope. Good to see you. Okay. You're making me drink water? Okay. I can go drink water. I gotta walk across my room to go do that. It is actually warm in here. It was starting to get to the time of year where my room gets warm after 2 p.m. because the sun shines on this side of the house. You're so vain, you probably think the stream is about you. Is it not? Is it not? Is she finished? I think she is. This is me coming into VR to take photos of her because she done. She done. So yeah. Okay, that means we do get void photos for you guys, which I know you all love a lot. Is me taking photos in the void. I'm not gonna lie, guys. For me, it was really weird. I had a really confusing moment in my brain there because I looked down and I was like, "Oh, that's a bit bigger than what I'm used to seeing." in first person mode. Welcome to my life, right? Jesus. You really can't see your feet, huh? Good lord. Damn. Booba jump scare. I wish I had those. Be careful what you wish for. Right. So yeah, we're gonna take some photos in the void. Yeah, let's lock the camera. I don't want to accidentally move it. Okay, mask. World. There you go, we're in the void now. This is so I can take PNGs. Turn to the side for me and stand straight. Okay. Can actually be hard to do in VR. I think I do need to change that offset just a little bit. Because my foot is ever so slightly out of frame. There we go, that's better. Set that to an 8 instead of a 7. I thought she was leaning, but you're all good. She's probably leaning because of me. Because there's a fun quirk that VR chat has, which is if you're in a menu, sometimes your feet like lock in position. Sometimes. So, yeah. I mean, let's take a photo while we're at the side. Okay. I hope you're enjoying your time in the void because we're going to be here a while. She's beautiful, thank you. When's Frally again? It's in like June? It's like the first weekend of June. June 4th, 7th, there you go. Also, before VR chat users say, why don't you just go to the ref sheet world? I like doing this myself. Everybody goes to the ref sheet world, and it means that they all look the same. Okay, and then we'll do like a nice sort of 3/4. Look, you can sort of see how it takes like the foot IK a moment to sort itself out. Because remember, I don't have full body tracking. I only have the head where the headset is and the hands where the controllers are. So everything that is like waist down is literally just the game trying to compute where to put my feet based on where my head is. Which is why you may sometimes get the odd, weird pose. Isn't this the pose that they like to do? Where you like cup one of the boobs like this? Isn't this the pose that they like to do? You should ask before you take pictures of Nemo's home. Cool, what? Oh, I kept saying I'm taking photos of the void. I'm taking photos of the void. Don't worry. Okay. Time to move the camera around, I think. Oh, I should take a picture of the back of that lovely, lovely tail and all those beautiful spots. It's surprisingly awkward to work out how to position your hands in VR because it tracks your hand, but it doesn't track your elbow. So when you want to move your elbow, you have to like rotate your hand rather than move your elbow in real life. So you have to rotate your hand to get your elbow to move. IK, everybody, which stands for inverse kinematics. The noise complaints are worse for everyone screaming into it. That's true. Yeah, I probably won't have the photo from this side because the hair is obscuring the face. Okay, that's enough full shots. Have you heard of the UD cap gloves? I have not, but I'm guessing that those are VR gloves. It does kind of feel like VR would lend itself to have a glove of some kind. I just feel like potentially the technology isn't there yet. Okay. There, you see how my feet. This is me being in the camera menu, and I'm like kind of locked. I mean, what I'm doing here is swaying from side to side, but I'm like locked in position in a weird way. Hey, how's it going? See, this is how most like streamers like to have the camera focused anyway. Instead of having it, focused on your face, they have it focused ever so slightly on the collarbone, so that you get this in frame. They do finger tracking, have little controller bits on there too. Ah, figured. Let me know if you need someone to model. It takes time to strap in. I don't mean now, just in general. I know. Thank you so much, darling. I told you before, I wasn't sure if I would. I don't think I would on this one, since this is, Boopy's custom made model. So I'm not gonna set it public, and I probably shouldn't share the files. But for like future projects, like anything I make for the store, I likely will get your assistance in modeling, which I appreciate. VTuber 101, if you have big booba, use some of that shit. But I don't wanna. Okay? I don't know if that makes me unique among women, but I don't wanna. Okay. That's a good one. I remember. Cool. You're very valid for that. Thank you. Every time I even vaguely look downwards, there's just is this what body dysmorphia is like? My brain is very much going, those are not mine. My brain is very weird for that. It's like I don't feel that in real life when I take the headset off, but when I feel it in VR, I'm like, that's not how that should be. I think Chest Up started with news anchors behind a desk. That's true. Let's take one again with a neutral face. Okay. Oh yeah, let's because I haven't looked at some of these in VR. Yeah, we got our little ear waggles. Neat. Original streamers. I think all VTubers with Booba focus much on it, but yeah, some enjoy both are very valid. Yeah, that's the important thing I always try to stipulate when we have this conversation, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. That's just because I don't want to do it. I'm not encroaching on other people's opinions and choices. If people do want to do it, that's fine. You do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. You know. I think the hair turned out pretty good actually, in terms of the physics. I think it turned out all right. Right. What else? Freedom is, and that's important. It's a small tongue. Yeah, it is a small tongue for the hyenid. Again, I talked about this before on one of the streams. Furries have a thing about many things, and they also have a thing about tongues sometimes. There are some avatars out there that have like woodpecker level of insanely long tongues, and if you've never seen what a woodpecker's tongue is like, maybe don't. Because that's some cursed bird knowledge. That's some cursed bird knowledge for you guys. This is actually kind of a nice angle in a weird way. I want to know, how bad is it? A woodpecker's tongue, bearing in mind how long a woodpecker beak is. So you have the tongue in the beak, the tongue in the beak, but then it also comes round and up the back of the skull, around the back of the head. Because after a woodpecker has hammered a hole into a tree, it sticks its tongue in there to get the food. And there's your uncomfortable bird facts about woodpeckers. Enjoy your woodpecker facts. I can be here for bird facts. I'm bird autistic, which is the same as dinosaur autistic because dinosaurs are birds. People get lost sometimes arguing which is more empowering and which misses the point. It's about the choice. Of course, it's about the choice. Right, I think that's enough headshots. Let's zoom out a bit more. I guess we'll do the torso shots because even if I don't personally want them, other people probably do. So we'll do torso shots. I should have put that eye look control on because I looked away. The eyes auto looked away from the camera then, which is irritating. And then New Zealand has the only alpine bird. Ooh, which one? Woodpeckers are just anteaters that took the flight and jackhammer traits. Correct, in a way, yeah. So, but yeah, there's a lot of VR chat avatars where they're like, "Oh, your snoot is this length. Cool. Your tongue is this length," and I'm like, "Okay." The avatar creator's thinly disguised kink. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to turn off the auto look at me so that I can do some moving around like this. Because, again, I may not want these photos, but someone else might. Tail pics. Love the gradient on the legs and feet. Thank you. That was my idea, actually. Hi, Carnine. Beans. Because, yeah. Because I didn't just do the Kitbash, I helped Boopies come up with the design for the character as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna mess around with. Let's do one more thing, actually. Let's do a. Let's see, control, tail. Let's move the tail around like this. So we can get a photo like from the front, but it has the tail in it. Also, we have tail wag animation so that it moves on its own. Yeah, I love me some gradients. Big fan of gradients. Okay. So we'll stick with that. I'm going to turn on some of these test animations and honestly just see what we get. Okay. So this is the kind of thing that I could use for the Ferrati Ultra Booth. This isn't. I'm not filming my Ultra Booth stuff today. I'm just taking photos because I don't really want to be filming and streaming. Ladies are so large. Okay. These animations are just someone mocapped. They mocapped themselves in full body to do these animations. Did I accidentally turn the floor collider off? The little dance is very funny. There's a wild lichen rock. That's not fair. I'm in VR. That's not convenient for me to go catch. Give that tail a wiggle. Okay, I think that's that animation. So now we'll do the other animation. Oh, we're gonna play some Guild Wars. Nice. I think tonight's gonna be date night for me and Spook, so I don't know when I'll be home. Okay, next. Okay, this one is a lot more testing of the actual, like, movements and stuff. Yeah, this is more just actual, like, stress testing movements rather than posing. A little tail wiggle. Test the legs. Very nice. And a stretch. This is me doing my workout yesterday. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Okay. Bam, we're no longer in the void. Thank you for your patience. Okay. I think that is our photographing done. Very well done, amazing work. Thank you! God, I've been working on this for so long. I'm really proud of it. Right. Okay. What time is it? It's 4:30. Okay. Did an amazing job. You did great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. My hand freaks out because it was partially behind my head. Because it struggles to track controls when you're behind the thing. Okay. Right. So I guess that means we get out of VR now. Oh, wait. I have got one other thing I can do. Am I still in fly mode? No, I'm not. Good. Okay. The pose chair. Again, you guys can't see this. Is that a good place for it to go? This is just a fun thing that this world has. The pose chair. Which is great for your you know, body tracking users. Oh, we gotta get a picture of this one, right? The boob is so big that they sink through the floor. Your headset is moving you to do this in your room right now, just the blue being flung about. Imagine. That would be so funny. Property damage. It's really funny how this is not flush to the floor, like, in the slightest, actually. What? Oh, okay. You guys didn't see what just happened there. You guys didn't see what happened there. That's okay. That's never happened before. Let me just turn the world back on. I've managed to clip myself out of bounds of the room. Because that's the room down there. That's me. I've managed to clip out of bounds. I'm a little scared. Oh, and I can just keep going. Okay, let's respawn. That was horrifying. I clipped out of the bounds of the box. Walked to the back rooms. Oh my god, I did just go to the back rooms. I actually did. I genuinely played a VR game, clipped out of bounds, and ended up in the back rooms. That was crazy. Also, I could add the emissions working on the eyes. Actually, that's a key thing that I might go try next. Okay, I'm gonna go to another world real quick. Worlds. I need to go to the Avatar testing chamber. Wherever that is. Avatar testing chamber. Who needs a standing desk when you just stream VR? That makes sure that you stand up enough. I got very disorientated for a minute of like, the room layout is different from how I remember. That's because I'm looking in a mirror. I'm very smart. Right, I wanted to come over here. Right. This is an emissions test area. Ah, there you go. So the emissions work. There's also an entire room that you can go in for testing emissions. There you go. This is the Avatar test chamber, which, as you can probably tell from the walls, is very clearly Portal inspired. But it is for testing various things. That's the old emissions test. Yeah, dark. Yeah, it's to test eye glowing. For those who are unsure what I mean by emission, it's to test this. It's to test if the eyes glow, which they do. There's also a height chart. You can see behind me. There's a variety of things you can do in this room. What's nice about it as well is, I don't know why I'm grabbing the camera because the camera can't move, is there's actually a pedestal in the center that shows your avatar but keeps it still. Oh, can you not see it? Oh, you guys can't see it. That's a shame. Yeah, there's like a 3D projection of your avatar in the center of the room, but they keep it stationary, which means you can look at the back of it, which is kind of important. Because obviously when you're wearing an avatar in VR, you can't see your own back. So you can look at the back of it and make sure that it looks okay. Okay, yeah. I think that shoulder texture's fine. I was curious about how the shoulder texture would be. I love the projection in that map. It's very useful, isn't it? Yeah, the shoulder seems alright on texture-wise, I mean. Yeah, we seem to be okay. Excuse me while I move my own hair out the way so I can check something. Yeah, that looks fine. Now that's a hairstyle. Yeah, and there's technically a photo area here as well, which I have never used. Because I've always used the that other world. Oh, this is new. Oh, cool. The back rooms. Again, I was just like, huh, there's a gap in the wall panels. This is literally the Plotov portal. They're like, oh, there's a gap here. What's this? Oh, it's the back rooms again. If a monster spawned over there and ran at me, I think I would actually have a heart attack. Oh, I'm jittering. Jesus. Yeah. If a monster spawned over there and ran at me, I think I would actually, like, faint in real life. Oh, there's MMD. I forgot about MMD. MMD is a great way to see how the avatar moves. Jingle jingle the circus, I said your favourite word. Oh, don't tempt me with a good time. I could go look at the circus. I could go look at the circus right now. Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm supposed to be working. The one thing that's great about VR is you get the fun of having jiggle melons but none of the back pain. That's kind of true, though. Alright. Unsurprisingly, the circus world is, like, one of the popular ones at the moment. Like, gee, I wonder why everybody's going here. Ugh. I want to go look at it real bad. Digital Circus brackets episode 8 specifically. From scratch recreation of the entire circus based on the show by Glitch. No. Oop, whoops. Yep. I forgot I was still controlling the camera. I'm a professional streamer. I do this for a living. I know how to control a camera. Right. No, we should head out. Yeah. She's good. She's good. I think she's all ready. Pretty pleased. I know how to do work. Uh-huh. I know what I'm doing. Like, a good 80% of the time. Man. Okay. Let's get out of VR. Right. I'll send you over to break screen just for the transition. But I will be back in like 5 seconds. This is just for me to take the headset off and close the game, basically. So I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. There we go. There we go. I hit a weird button. I could hear yeah. You can see me panicking because I'd hit a button and I was still muted on stream, but I could hear myself. You couldn't hear me, but I could hear me, which was really disorientating. But yeah, I'm back now. There we go. Well, okay, let's have some water to start with. Whoa, my face is very warm. I was only in VR for half an hour. Well, this room's. We were starting to get to the time of year this room gets warm because the sun shines on it at the end of the day. I'm gonna have to engage hermit mode where I close the curtains to try and stop some of the heat coming in. VR needs some ventilation. It's crazy because there are vents on the headset. They sure as hell don't help. Ugh. I had to give myself a big ol' shake to get some of the bits out of my hair because I told you the strap on my headset's disintegrating. Right. It's still functional, don't worry. When I say disintegrating, I mean the fake plastic leather that they like to put on like headphones and stuff is peeling. The strap itself is perfectly functional and it's just revealing the like sponge underneath it. I hate that plastic leather stuff. I have headphones that have a cloth cover instead, which is way nicer. I probably should just scrape it off. You're kind of right, Core. I should just scrape it off because currently every time I get into VR, it disintegrates into my hair, which is not pleasant. So I literally just like held my hair upside down and gave myself a good shake to try and get it all out. Right. Now what, she says. Well, mine's gone rather blank. I guess I need to go look at the photos that we just took. Oh, that's kind of fun to look at. I've been boxed by Core, who has beaten Jay to it. Because Jay is no longer here. They have lost their opportunity. Wow. That's fun though. Okay, let's open Ham. Let's go get photos. So pictures, VR chat. So many photos that I just took. Right. Oh, this is fun to see. Look at this. Hang on, let me set up the screen so that I can actually show you what I'm referring to. I've got the hiccups now because I just inhaled a bunch of water. Look at this. This is neat. Hear me out. Cheese redeem, but ham and bread one. What? So you can try to make a sandwich on my head? I know what you're about. Look at this. This is my initial mock-up versus the final product. We didn't end up going with, yeah, to be decided back main. We didn't end up going with the back main. But look at that. Isn't that neat? The mock-up versus the final product. Turned out all right, didn't it? she wound up with a lot more chest fluff. That was what she wanted. That was a request of the client, shall we say. The client requested more chest fluff, so we gave her that. Final product looks so good. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, part of me kind of hopes that once I start posting about it on social media that people like it, because I've put a lot of work into it. Okay. Spook is home and has gone straight to the shower. See how he feels tonight. I bought Spook the new Vampire Survivors game. I don't know if Den's still here, but thank you, Den, for the kind donation the other day. I spent it on my husband. I even advised on the chef's fluff. Yeah, you did. Because go figure, even though I am one who partakes in chest fluff, it's not something I have actively thought about in the same way that one doesn't necessarily actively think about your knees or your elbows. They're just part of me. I've never given them much thought, you know? So I appreciated the feedback. Right, I am going to open some of the ones I've done previously. Just remove knees from everybody. Honestly, that would save me a lot of grief. Knees was a bad example. I think about my knees regularly because I'm in my 30s and they're starting to break. When I did workout yesterday, it was a good thing my microphone was muted because, God, my joints made one of the loudest cracking noises I have heard in a while. And I was like, Jesus, that would have 100% have been picked up on the microphone. I grew mine more recently, so I thought about them a lot, yeah. I don't want to be a Lala, please don't remove my knees. Crunchy. I talked about this before. I think it's so funny how both Guild Wars and Guild Wars and FF have two tiny races, but the way that they are perceived by the community is so different. If you see a Lalafell in FF, you pet it. If you see an Asura in Guild Wars, you punt it. You grew your knees recently. She grew chest fluff recently. I'm in the wrong folder. I'm too busy yapping. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. Skywolf. Site work. Digital. Nope, 3D. Right, and there's the file for my own Kitbash. And we're going to swap these out. Mind. I do love how her eyes came out. I put instead of keeping, as you can see when I zoom in, instead of keeping the pupils completely black, I put a bit of purple in them. And it's kind of nice. I do like how Asura's walk versus Lala's. Lala's don't have knees, whereas Asura do. Asuras are like really floppy. Like they've got floppy ears, but like their they move their limbs really floppily as well. Whereas, as you say, Lala's like lock their joints and walk actually kind of stiffly. That would have been good if it wasn't for the foot clipping through the tail. That's a shame. Should have lifted the tail up. I had a tail controller. Oh, that's a good picture! Oh, I was making an angry expression during these. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize I was making an angry expression during these photos. That's slightly ruined them. Tail. That's fun. Love the motion in that. The way the hair and the tail. Nice motion. These would have been a good one. I didn't realize I was making an angry face. During these. This pose is great with the leg like slightly bent but tucked behind. I think that picture is a behind. With the Blue Sky one, I didn't include a picture of behind because Blue doesn't really have any markings on her back. I don't know why I said really. She doesn't have markings on her back because that's where her wings are. But for this, I should include some of the back pictures. Because she got so many markings on her back. I'm gonna have to change the file resolution. I realized I was taking all of my VR chat photos were in 4K resolution. So no wonder my hard drive was getting so full. So I've lowered. So that's why, like, when I go back and open the previous file, it's this big, and then when I go to put these in, they're like a lot smaller than Blue is. It's because the Blue ones are in 4K. And I'm like, holy shit! I did not need to be taking 4K photos. I can't decide which pictures to go with. Maybe this one? Maybe this one. It's that one or this one. So many cases. 'Cause I'm the gambling boogeyman, and no, I don't play fair. Okay. Okay, so we didn't include chest fluff on this one from the Volper, but we have ankle and tail and shoulder. Elbow fluff is from the Mamagen, and the hair is a completely separate asset. So tail, ankle, and shoulder is from the Volper. The base is the Mama Gen by Ghostly. The head is the Hyenid by Alda? I should check that before I get it wrong. Alda? Where's my Jinxie? People are starting to release avatars, and I think it's because people are getting ready for Ferality. I've seen like 3 avatar bases release recently. Like within, and when I say recently, I mean within the past week. And I'm like, oh. Seems like a great times a year. You're gonna hurt Blue's eyes if you kiss her that much. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff, don't mind me. Inventory. Oh yeah, I've got 3 avatar bases that I haven't even so much as looked at. I got them for free over Christmas because a couple of avatar makers were like, fuck it, base is free just on Christmas Day, and I managed to get them. You were going to a FurCon around a month in previous years, correct? What? What? Could you rephrase that? Because I don't understand what you're asking. It is Alba. IRL FurCon visit? Yeah, I went to get you're asking. I went to Confuzzled last year. Is that what you're asking? You were going to a FurCon around 1 month in previous years. Yeah, I went to Confuzzled last year. Are you asking if I'm going this year? Because the answer is yes as well. Is that what you mean? Oh right, I think I understand. Right, yeah, Rame. I understand now. The way you phrased it was a bit weird. I understand. Yeah. Last year I went to convention in May. Am I going to a convention in May this year? Yes, I am. Alba. Not Bert, Alba. Hyenid. By Ghostly. 3D. Volpa by Reval. And I need, I just googled hair. No, I need Gumroad to find out where the hair is from, because the hair was only on Gumroad. I'm tired. I've been outside for 10 hours. Damn. I mean, nice. Going outside is good. Library. There it is. Hair is Mohawk by Thine. It's not when it's school and it's 3 hours into the travel. Oh, that does suck. That does suck. I'm gonna disappear now. Time to pester little sister. Bye. Have a good evening. I'm probably gonna be ending soon because it is 5. Okay. Bye and goober well. Goober well. Right. I have an invoice I have to write as well. Right, so let's move some of these up a bit. Oop. Let's put that there. What a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? With a sense of poison rationality. I think logo is going to go down here just for better fitting. Pour the champagne. Pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I chime in with haven't you people ever heard of? I'm going to try to keep the same aspect ratio, though, is the thing. Poisoned rationality. Bleh. Drink. Grow big. I don't need to grow any bigger, but I will drink, because staying hydrated is important. There we go. Boopies. Mama Yeen Kitbash. That's for the website. That's to match all of these on the website. Notice that I have one that is now not matching. And a couple here. As I do more new ones, the old grey one's probably going to get phased out. But yes, that is for this. I'm probably going to do a side-by-side of mine and Boopy's of the two Kitbashes next to one another. Is probably how I will lay them out, which is why I wanted them to have the same aspect ratio. This can go back in the top corner now, I would say. Because I'd say that there's actually space for it. Okay. Save duplicate PNG. Right, that's for the website. Oh, I'll tell you something I didn't do in VR, which I always like to do, is what I call glamour shots, which is where I go take a picture of the avatar just in a nice area with nice lighting. I didn't do glamour shots. So I might be back in VR later to do that. Like with products as well, if I go take the transparent ones, but then I go take glamour shots with a nice background. I forgot to do that. Cause yeah. PNG. Glamour shots. So I need to go do glamour shots in nice worlds. So, but that'll be later, because now it's time to end stream. Bleh. Well then. You don't have to throw a tantrum just because I'm leaving. I'll be back tomorrow, don't worry. I'll be here. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I had a quick glance. No, I'm gonna go. So I will see you guys tomorrow for FF. And we should be doing something different Friday, I guess, because this is actually done now. This is done. I should hopefully be sending it to Boopies. Hopefully there'll be no problems with that. So hopefully we'll be doing something else. Potentially addressing the Ferality Ultra booth. Goodbye forever, can't believe you're leaving us. Wow, well, if you know, I'm just saying, I'm just saying if you follow, then, I don't know. But you did follow, so thank you for following, by the way, I did miss that. Hey, yo! Hey, how you feeling today? Oh, okay. I'm just signing off. Ah, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry. Look at the schedule. Look at the schedule, like right there. Look, I'm here so often. I'm here so often. You can come find me. I'll be here, and follow me on the appropriate social media, I guess. Don't worry about it. I'm terminally online. I'll be here. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for FF and the usual stuff. So have a good day, whatever it is you get up to. I'm gonna go. Bye.